housing market in Pueblo may be looking good, the county is lagging far behind others on the Front Range when it comes to population growth.
Douglas County's population has increased by more than 125,000 people since 2000. In El Paso County, it's gone up by more than 135,000. But Pueblo County has only seen an increase by about 20,000 people.
KRDO News Channel 13's Michelle San Miguel explains what might lure people to the area and why others are proud to call Pueblo home.
It's lunchtime at Musso's restaurant. Lisa Musso is cooking up the family's signature sausage sandwich. This slice of Italy has been bringing in customers for more than 20 years. Meanwhile, her dad Carl tends to the family farm. The Mussos homesteaded this land around the turn of the 20th century.
You know, my grandfather come here for, I guess, a land of opportunity like everybody else comes here.
Since then, 5 generations of Mussos have called Eastern Pueblo County home.
This is my stomping grounds. I'm a farmer's daughter. I'm proud to be a farmer's daughter.
This was Little Italy at one time. This was a lot of Sicilian people.
But Carl Musso knows the economy has changed that.
The steel mill was the big thing, and then it kind of went down. And if you didn't have something to fall back on, you moved someplace where you could find a job.
I see your IDs.
A job brought Trevor Case to work in western Pueblo County.
You just head over that way and they'll need it as well again.
The growing marijuana industry proved a worthwhile reason to pack up his life in Texas and move to Colorado with his wife and 2 kids.
The cost of living is really manageable here, so that's why we chose Pueblo as our base.
A few weeks ago, Case took a starting position at Marisol Therapeutics in Pueblo West, checking IDs as customers walk through the door. Case says the view of the mountains, outdoor recreation, and marijuana all brought him to Pueblo.
I think I am one of a lot of people that have moved here for that reason.
But Don Vest remembers a time when people were leaving Pueblo because they couldn't find a job. In the 70s and 80s, thousands of people were laid off at the Pueblo Chemical Depot and at the CF&I steel mill.
At one time, Pueblo had almost a 20% unemployment rate.
While that's no longer the case, Vest, who's been studying Pueblo's growth for decades, says the community needs more jobs to attract newcomers.
Population growth is largely dependent upon employment opportunities.
A lack of jobs may have slowed down the growth in the Steel City, but we found many families choose to live here to support what could become the county's 2 most famous crops, Pueblo chilies and marijuana.
This is our home now. We're setting our roots in, we're staying here.
Girls say
5 generations of Mussos later,
stomping grounds, honey. Just didn't want to leave Pueblo.
the Mussos say they never thought about calling any other place home. In Pueblo County, Michelle San Miguel, KRDO, News Channel 13.
Thanks, Michelle. By the way, Don Vest says Pueblo County's population is expected to surpass 200,000 people by 2040. It's currently a little more than 160,000.